protein good? I'm excited to try it. Have you tried it?
Hi.
How are you?
Welcome. Are we on? Are we on?
We're on.
We're on.
Yeah.
This is live.
This is live.
Are we for sure?
Yeah. First time.
Okay, welcome. Mom's Take 5. Season 2, episode 9. Today we're going to do like bad interpretations of your reoccurring dreams. So we're experts of that if you didn't know.
It's true.
Yes.
And we're going to tell you what those dreams are meaning in your life. So stick around. First, we're going to do updates.
Yep. Studied up.
This is Ashley,
Molly.
Kim.
and
Tara.
we are 4 best friends who by fate moved into the same cul-de-sac. We talk all things mom, wife, and woman. We are Mom's Take 5.
We're live.
Are live. Yeah. 3, 2. Whoa.
Yep.
Tara?
Is that weird?
What's that?
Tara's
What's up?
making noise.
What's up? Who,
Weird.
me?
That's strange.
Oh, no. It's always Kimmy.
Never her.
Kimmy's got a
It's
party going
always
on
Kim.
over here.
Don't blame Kim.
Sweet innocent Kim just sitting here quietly.
I do have probably terrible garlic breath. So I'm eating
I feel like I smell
Hey.
like food too.
Yeah, I totally smell it.
I'm glad you all are
Probably
admitting
do
it
too.
because when you walked in, I was like, good hell,
know,
this
right?
is going to be
Like,
rough.
Yeah.
Torture.
It's not my pits this time. It's just like
It's
the,
just the
the cooking smell.
aroma.
Food
You know
smell.
what? I put garlic in our stuff tonight, too.
Oh, yeah. So maybe
Look
it's
at
you.
us cooking dinner tonight.
I didn't.
Maybe I'm
Matt
smelling
did, but
myself.
I still was like
Oh.
walking towards it.
in it.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we totally made dinner.
Yeah, I surprised Mark. Mark walked home. Mark walked home when he came home from taking the girls to dance. He was like, he looked at me with those like hungry eyes, you know?
hungry
eyes. One look at you and I can't describe of God. Anyway,
Get it.
eyes. But I was pretty proud of myself. Like, yeah, I did.
I'm proud of you. Good job.
Did some domesticated shit tonight, you know?
I ate out lunch and dinner today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, what'd you get?
Well, Molly, we did nails today, so I ordered us sandwiches.
Don't blame this on me.
It's like she comes over and I just immediately think
We're gonna have
Jersey
lunch.
Jersey
Mike's.
Mike's.
The Italian
I've
sandwich.
done it too many times that it just triggers her. She
Yeah.
like starts salivating. When
I do.
she's-
Yes.
When she's doing my nails, she's
Like,
like,
ooh, Italian sandwich.
It's the norm now. Like, where's our Italian sandwiches? You know,
Right.
where is it?
Yeah, she didn't say anything, so I just took care of it.
Yeah,
so
I
She
I still
she
need
didn't
to
take
try
initiative. So
Jersey Mike's.
it was delicious.
it's really good.
I like that one specifically. And we tried a new thing.
Yeah.
It was like
hot
a hot
pepper relish.
Yeah, it was good.
On the sandwich.
Yeah, never had it before.
Pepper relish.
Mhm.
Was it spicy hot?
A little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah?
usually when it's hot peppers.
Oh no,
little
it could have been
spicy.
temperature hot. Could have been temperature. Could have been
Fresh
Could've
off the
Temperature? Gonna be temperature?
temperature hot on a sandwich.
It wasn't like too spicy, but there is definitely a kick. But there was one bite. I must have gotten
yours.
the
Yeah.
extra spicy one
Yeah,
because it was hot.
yeah. And then we ordered pho for dinner.
Ooh, yum.
Ooh.
Where'd you get it from?
Yeah,
Cafe Trang is where Joey got it.
I like them.
Yeah.
They're good.
They are good.
I wasn't complaining.
I haven't had pho for a hot minute.
Scarfed it right down. You know.
That reminds me when you said red hot peppers. We watched a funny video this week, some coworkers and I, of Will Ferrell and the Red Hot Chili Peppers drummer, Chad
Mhm.
Smith.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they look like twins? Did you
Yeah.
guys see them on Jimmy
The drum
Fallon?
off?
The drum off?
funny.
When Chad Smith drums and then Will Ferrell goes, "What are you, the lukewarm chili peppers?" I don't know why. I was rolling so hard. I'm like, oh, that shit's funny.
Ooh, the tomato basil wrap from Jersey Mike's is delicious. Same with the buffalo
Oh.
chicken sandwich. Okay,
Mm.
I have a hard time venturing out because
Me
I
too.
love the Italian one so much.
And I switched one
What?
time and I was pissed while
Were
I was
you?
eating it. Like, why did I change?
Yeah,
Why would I do
Bad
this to myself?
choice.
I know. Sometimes you just really like what you like. You know.
Yeah,
Someone says I got Jimmy John's today. See?
I like Jimmy John's.
Oh, I do too.
They're good.
Yeah.
Their
Cody
unwich is
refuses
always like,
to eat there.
really?
You refuse either?
Cody refuses.
Oh, why?
Why?
He got bad meat one time,
Oh, yeah.
and he's like, he will never eat there again.
It's just like when you get like any kind of food poisoning, it's hard
Yeah.
to go back to that same place.
Mm-hmm.
I
Makes
puked up
sense.
pickles once. I still love them. So,
Yeah, I don't want to hear that story. I love pickles.
yeah, but puked them right up. Then just went and ate another jar. Just kidding.
I got sick off pizza and it was Domino's or Pizza Hut, and those two I still am like. Ugh.
Yeah, I remember that
Okay,
with
can't.
Domino's. Because we'll go to order Domino's and you're like, not Domino's. Someone says try the Italian sandwich in the wrap.
Ooh,
Yeah, that might be good.
stuck in
I
my language.
could do that.
I like a wrap.
I like
I like wrap. I
Cody
love
and I
lamb.
got Costa Vida today for lunch. Actually, everyone was door dashing.
Yeah, we
I
were.
know.
Wow, guys.
and I think I've been converted
To what?
To Costa
From-
Vida?
from Cafe Rio.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have.
Girl,
We-
where's that?
yep.
Because I was like, a salad or something like that sounds good, and he was like, Cafe Rio's just been so gross lately. Like we've gotten it. I mean, it's been a while, but like a couple times where we were like, "Oh, this is just gross."
Yeah.
I agree.
Besides their dressing, I think Costa Vita's better.
Better.
Yeah.
You still
I do like Cafe
Rio's?
Rio's. It's like spicier, maybe.
Oh.
A little kick. I
I was
haven't
gonna say-
had Cafe Rio in so long because I love
Same.
Costa Vida. Like that's what I prefer every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
Same.
that's good. I chowed it down.
Did you do the sweet pork? Or what do you usually do?
I don't like sweet meat.
right. I
forgot.
I did. I think the barbacoa.
Chicken.
No, meat.
Pork.
Uh,
Oh.
beef.
Oh.
I always do.
Is
either the
barbacoa
chicken or
pork? I thought barbacoa was pork. Is it beef?
I have no clue.
It's lamb, actually.
Who knows? One of those.
But you got a meat. You got a
It
protein
was some
with your
sort of
salad.
meat.
It was delicious. Oh, did you get? Was it food poisoning with Subway? Can't eat it again. Maybe you just don't like it. I don't
Yeah.
know.
A. Murphy.
Mhm.
Subway's like what started this whole sandwich trend,
Yeah.
right? That's
Yeah.
who I remember as a kid. There wasn't
And
Jersey
Blimpie.
Mike's. There
Blimpie?
wasn't.
Blimpie.
There was another one. Was
Blimpies.
it Blimpie?
Yeah, my mom
Or
said
are
she
we
always liked
mixing
that one.
Blippy and Blip? It was
No,
it
it was
Blimpie?
Blimpie.
It
Yeah, I
was.
think it
Blimpies.
was.
Yeah, I think did I say Blimpie or Blippy first?
You said Blimpie. I think you said
Okay.
Blimpie.
I think it's. Now it all sounds the same. I have no idea. Who's the guy? Who's the restaurant? I don't know.
Working at a place definitely makes you dislike the food as well.
Yeah.
That sensory
Yes.
overload.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You smell. It's like when you cook food in a crock pot. I feel
Yeah.
like by the end of the day, I'm like, I don't want to
Mhm.
eat that.
Yeah. Yeah. I've
'Cause he
totally
was
been
smelling
there.
it all day.
Yeah.
Smelled it all day. And
That's a good. I mean, usually though, I'm like, is it ready for me to eat it yet?
Yeah.
I want it. I want it. You know.
sometimes I'll put it in the garage.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Is there a pen down there?
Yes.
Oh.
I think
there.
with every one of my pregnancies, I had just once. I just like had to have it for some reason. It's the grossest thing ever. A Subway tuna fish
Oh.
sandwich.
Interesting.
Really?
That's
I
an
don't think-
interesting choice.
I had never had it before
Nope.
pregnancy, never after, just one time with every pregnancy. It was just like I had to have it.
Did it have to be
That's funny.
Subway?
Yes.
Hmm.
Probably the grossest of them all.
Totally. yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty wild.
I know.
That is wild. This person says,
Yeah.
worked at Taco Bell and now crave it. That's funny.
Oh.
Hey. So it had the opposite effect.
So it was bad meat from Subway. Dang it.
Oof. Oh, so another one?
That's
Yeah.
Subway. So
Subway.
The same. Yeah, that's
Jimmy
the one
John's.
that she was
Oh,
talking
and Jimmy
about.
John's.
We did get these yums.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
we're gonna have to try those.
Pickled jelly
Pickles and
beans.
Jelly beans.
Speaking of pickles.
I bet they're so good.
So
I don't
yummy.
think they'll be as
So
bad as
good.
the ice cream because
I don't think
it's
so.
not
That-
creamy.
Yeah.
The cold creamy pickles.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Not
awful.
great.
Uh-uh.
I
These
took a huge
though
bite.
may get stuck in your teeth.
Ooh,
That's
yeah.
true. We got to make sure she actually tries one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna
You
like,
have to
None
go
of this
first.
like little like
yeah.
I have to go
She just
first.
have to
Yeah.
sit at least 6 in your
Really?
mouth.
No one is putting any in
Yeah,
their mouth
handful.
until we see you chew down.
that's what we should do. That's what we should do.
Okay.
Is everybody push it out in your mouth.
I'll eat 5. Okay, according to Google, barbacoa in the U.S. is typically beef. In Mexico, it can be beef, goat, lamb, or mutton.
Who knows what I got then?
Mutton.
You got a whole combo.
Yeah, you
got a bunch
it
of different
actually could have been
things.
lamb. I wasn't that far off.
It's like a hot dog.
Gross.
Ew. That is
If it doesn't say beef, I don't think you know what you're getting.
Yep.
You know, on a hot dog.
Yeah,
It's like
that's true.
all the leftovers.
That's true. Okay, Mark told me I have to tell this story. I've
Okay.
got a few updates, I feel like.
Good.
So the other day we went to TJ Maxx.
Yeah.
Home Goods, you know, my favorite place. I can hang out there probably all day. And we get up to check out because the kids got to pick out St. Patrick's Day shirts. That's what it was. And then we just like walked around the home goods section for fun. And then we went to check out. And it was like this young kid. He's probably 16, 17. And he's like, "Did you find everything you were looking for?" And I was like, yeah. I said, did you find everything you're looking for?
What?
And it came out just like that. And I look at Mark and I'm like, he's like literally in the aisle. He's like
Like, what was that, babe?
looking at me like, he tells me, he's like, were you trying to hit on a 17-year-old? He's like, that sounded very like cougarish. And I'm like, no, I wasn't. But I realized after I said it, that I sounded like I was making a pass with this kid in front of my husband.
That's
Kid
pretty
number
funny.
one. Oh my hell. It was just, I was trying to tease him.
Yeah.
You know how like you always do that? Like, oh, thanks for the food, or have a good, enjoy your show. Yeah, you enjoy it too.
Yeah,
You know what I
me
mean? So I was
too.
trying to like joke.
Yeah.
And the kid just looked at me. He's like, yeah, I did. Like you could tell he was like,
You're,
was
yeah.
that?
Yeah, you crazy person.
anyways. So Mark's been giving me a hard time all week. He's like, did you find what you're looking for?
I don't know, Mark. Did I?
Right? Did I? That's the question.
Oh my goodness.
That's pretty
That
funny.
was great. Good like out of body experience.
Right?
You know?
I don't feel like I have
It's all in the
anything.
tone. You know, it's not
Um,
always what you say, it's how you say it.
Yes. Tell my
Definitely how
kids
you
that
say
all the
it.
time.
Van had a small fracture to his clavicle.
Oh yes. My word.
It was kind of terrifying.
Poor dude.
Yeah.
Kim came over and Cody because
Our whole family,
Yep.
actually.
Oh yeah, that's true. We didn't text the whole family, but they all showed up.
Like, wait,
Like, wait, somebody's hurt.
right? Yeah. Let's go take a look.
I love that.
But Kim and Cody, both nurses, so we were like, we better. So
Yeah,
it
the
was late
circle
at night. We were
doctors.
just about to go to bed. He falls out the small, of course, the tiniest openings where you could fall. He found it, fell off, crying. We're like, oh crap! So we run out, and his eyes are like not opening all the way. It looks like he's just about to fall asleep.
He had a little grass stain on his head.
Yeah, he had a little. He did.
Yeah, in his blonde little hair.
And, like he wouldn't respond to anything. And I was like having to hold his eyes open. I don't even know why. I mean, it was a given that we should probably take him in, but I think we just wanted the reassurance of Kim and Cody. Like, yeah.
Right.
So they come over. They're like, yeah, you probably should. He finally told us the one thing he did tell us was that his shoulder hurt. We kept asking. I was like, where does it hurt? And he finally pointed and said shoulder. And we were like,
And
okay.
he like wouldn't lift it up.
Yeah.
He like reached, Cody was like, grab my hand. And he like reached just like this. Like he wouldn't
Go
like,
away from
lift
his
it.
body.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Matt took him into Instacare and immediately had tons of energy. Matt's like, he's climbing on the table. And he sends me a video and he's looking at all the things. And then he FaceTimes me and he's had this little scratch on his finger for like 2 weeks. It's like almost healed, but it's the worst thing ever. So he starts crying. I'm like, oh no, like he was just fine. And he starts crying. I'm like, oh, is it hurting? He's like, my finger doesn't have a Band-Aid. I was like,
oh.
That's what he sounds concerned about.
I was like, well, the doctor would probably is going to have a Band-Aid for that. And
Right.
whatever else you just hurt,
Mhm.
possibly.
Mhm.
So she checked all brain stuff. She's like, not worried about anything there. And she was about to let him go, but she's like, you know what? He's still kind of keeping his arm to his side.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to x-ray it. She couldn't see anything. So the radiologist, it's that small to where you could barely see it.
Are you serious?
And the next day it was like nothing. He's,
Oh.
like I said, I think that little cut that is almost healed has given him more
Mhm.
trauma than that shoulder.
Then so he fell off the tramp. Is that
Yep.
what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Did he just get through the zipper part?
Yep.
That's it?
Yep.
Oh my word.
The kids were steamrolling, so
Mm.
I'm sure they probably he
Oh.
might have just been standing and then they just steamrolled him right off.
Right off.
So that's
Good
wonderful.
times.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yep.
Fourth child things, you know?
Yep.
It is crazy that that's the
baby.
first like break that your
I
whole
know.
family has had.
I know. My kids are pretty cautious, except that one. So it doesn't surprise me that it was
that
him.
it's him.
That was the one.
Yep.
The picture of him with his little sling.
I know.
know.
So
Tiny
cute.
sling.
I showed
Aw.
Cody and I was like, do you think they expect him that like he'll
Actually.
actually wear this? Like
No.
Yeah.
he is a wild little 3-year-old boy.
The doctor's like, it's mostly cute. She's like, I mean, if he wears it, he wears it. It's going to heal by itself. Like,
Yeah.
don't expect him
Like,
to.
no
Like,
worries.
okay.
Okay.
So we wore it for like maybe 4 minutes the next day, and I don't think it's been on since. I think Lucy's worn it more than Van.
That makes sense.
So
Let's play
yeah,
doctor. That's cute.
A. Murphy said, there's very little worse than your kid having a major injury. I think I have PTSD from my daughter breaking her leg and having to have it reset a few days later. Ooh. It was so scary when you said he was going in and out like that, Molly. My first thought was brain injury. I'm so glad he's okay.
yeah, it was scary.
Yeah.
And Matt was like, "Should I take him in or should you?" I was like, "I'm about to have a breakdown.
Yeah.
Take him."
Yeah. You do it.
Yeah, and then he sent me that video. I was like, "Oh, I'm good.
Yeah.
We're good."
He's okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. That's good.
that is, it's so hard when you're like, what is wrong with my baby?
Yes.
I can tell they're not acting like they normally do.
Mm-hmm.
What is the doctor going to say? Like
Yep.
everything.
She said it was the third clavicle injury. It was like Instacare Kids Care. It's the one attached to Riverton Hospital.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
But third clavicle.
What?
Yeah, that day.
Just that day.
Mm-hmm.
It's because the weather's getting nice.
Yeah,
Kids are getting
kids
crazy
are
outside. Till this weekend, then we're back to crap. But
That's
poor
crazy.
baby.
I
So glad he's
know.
okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What else? What other updates?
I did Molly's nails today.
They're so
Yeah,
cute.
they're really cute.
I told her on her story, I'm
I
like,
know,
those
should I
are
go see?
freaking
Zoom in.
cute.
Then-
Zoom in.
Yeah, that's as far as I can get.
Yeah, that.
You have to
Yeah,
go to
that.
Instagram.
I love it. They're good St. Patrick's Day nails. Those are cute.
Yeah.
That's
Super green and
yeah.
over.
Yeah, it's like,
There's no green.
Sarah, you're way off.
You're way off.
off the
No,
bed
they're
and
so
December
freaking
broke
cute.
her
I love
femur.
'em.
Oh,
Oh, femur.
Oh, 8
that's
months.
terrible.
Oh. We had quite the event tonight.
You did?
What?
So Nick had baseball practice.
Okay.
Tyler lost his mind.
So did
Like-
Lucy.
Hyperventilating. He's like,
Why?
and I was like, what? Because he didn't want to go.
oh,
He's
really?
flipping out. He's like throwing himself. Sorry, I'm calling you out, child, but he's throwing himself all around the floor. And I was like, you know, when you're just kind of in disbelief?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
That's when I usually go ill.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
it was a very ooh moment. I was like, I don't even know what's happening. So we finally are like getting them all in the car. Nick walks out and slams his freaking hand in the door
Of the car or the
of the
garage
garage
door.
door. And I
Oh.
I like heard it.
No.
I like hear this like don't, and I was like, oh, please be like, I hope it like hit his head as he was, you know, like
Yeah.
not that I
Not
want his
the
head to hurt,
fingers.
but like,
Yeah.
then it was his hand, so he has a big old cut. Like cut it. Hopefully, I'm hoping he didn't break his finger.
Yeah.
So then he starts crying.
This is Nick.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So then he starts crying, flipping out, and I was like, oh, like I'm leaving. leaving this
Right?
house.
Right?
Get me out of here.
We're
So
not
then
going.
We like get him in the car, and because we were like, maybe you can still try, and if it doesn't, if it doesn't
Yeah.
hurt too bad, so we pull in where his baseball was, and he's like, no, and he's running around the car, running away from us. So then,
Wait, why is he running away though? If he doesn't, because you were trying to tell him to go.
yeah, we were like,
Like
let's
they're
just
at-
go. Like you could,
Okay.
we
Practice,
can tell
right?
your coach what happened if it hurts too bad, to play.
Yeah.
Wouldn't no running around the car. So then we're like, okay, let's just go home. We'll let him know you hurt your hand. So then we get in the car. Then Tyler starts again. I wanted to watch Nick practice.
Oh my
I was like,
gosh.
I was like,
What the hell?
what is happening? I was like, what is happening? Like I just sat there and like looked at Cody. I was like, I don't even know what to do at
That's
this
insane.
moment.
Good thing you didn't have Lucy.
She
Was
probably
Lucy
would have
on one
chilled him
too?
out.
Oh, she was on one. She was screaming at me because she wanted to go to Nick's practice.
Oh, because she wanted to go.
yes. And then she punched me. So I was like, well,
She
then
did?
it's, yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Yep.
see her.
So that's
well,
why we
you're
went
done.
right inside. Yeah, I was like,
You're canceled for the
Yeah.
night.
Right? Canceled. I saw
Oh.
her yelling at or crying with Matt outside earlier too. I think it was because she wanted to go to the girls' dance. I think.
oh,
Oh.
I didn't ask,
maybe.
but I was like, oh shit. Like, dude, those moments are so hard.
But
She's
you got a
on
on
one.
one.
It's one chocolate
What is
coin.
that?
Sorry, brought my
Well, you
child
better-
gave it to me on
You
the way
better
out.
cut it in
You
fourths.
want me to cut it in four?
Yeah, you better share that. Just kidding. I don't want any. Oh, this Christina said my daughter is traumatized because the leprechaun left her a coin because it got in the house.
Oh, that's
Leprechaun
great.
coming in the house
Right?
with Jack. Probably she's like, oh, he's in here.
Guy broke in our house.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I mean, I've heard of people being scared of like Santa Claus. I mean, it's kind of
Oh,
creepy
yeah.
when you
Yeah.
think about it.
It's
Yeah,
way
he's
creepy.
Coming in your house.
Yeah.
I mean, my kids haven't like shared 1 ounce of
Neither.
Concern.
Yeah.
terror. Yeah,
Unless they have to sit on his lap, then they're like, nope. Well,
same,
Understandable.
same. Which
Gosh,
I'm
she's
like,
scared to come
yeah,
back.
you don't have to sit on a stranger's lap. That is
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah,
weird.
no,
Yeah.
no, I don't make my kids do
Uh-uh.
that. We don't even go see Santa anymore. I haven't for a long time.
We all
We-
went dress shopping.
We
Oh, yeah.
did.
They're
that
all
did
coming
happen.
with me to the Cheer Choice Awards, which is going to be a blast.
Yes. I'm
So we went-
excited.
I'm
so excited.
We were trying to find dresses to impress
Mhm.
this. And
Wait, what's impressive?
I don't know.
We
It
don't
just
know.
felt like it should be that way. Dresses to impress us because
Mhm.
it's dressed.
I got you. I got you. I'm
Dress to
following.
Yeah,
impress.
just-
I just
Dresses
wanted to-
to impress
I just
us.
wanted
Yes.
to point that out and hear you explain it.
Yeah.
That's all.
That was
Yep,
good.
that's
I like
it.
the explanation.
But yeah, I don't know if we found any yet.
I tried to order
Ideas.
some off of
Ideas.
yeah, ideas good.
Yeah.
The good ideas. Yeah. I tried to order some off of Amazon today and they were like really terrible shipping fees. So I was like, well, it looks like I'm probably going to go.
Do you not do Prime?
I do, but I didn't have it checked.
Mm.
And I'm just nervous that there's not going to, because all the first ones that came up, I'm nervous there's not going to be as good of ones if it's not clicked Prime.
Gotcha.
I'll recheck before I go shopping, but I might have to go shopping like maybe Saturday morning. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna have time. Maybe next week.
I know. I might go back to, or was it Dillard's where you found a
yeah,
ton?
we got kicked out of.
Yeah, we got kicked
Oh.
out. Ladies, you need to exit the
Yes.
dressing room.
I was. She wasn't very friendly about it.
No, she was not.
She wasn't.
Well, so
And they told us probably 5 times.
every
in-
2 minutes they're
in
like,
2 minutes.
"Okay, get out. Okay, the store is closed. It's time to leave." And we're like,
Ashley's sweating, putting on her
Oh, yeah,
clothes.
I
she's
was
like, "I'm
so
out."
stressed. I was like, "We're
I'm
gonna
not
get
staying for this.
we're gonna get banned from Dillard's forever."
Yeah, actually, I'm the rule follower, but I was like, I'm in a room. They can't see me.
No, I
If
was
they were looking at me, being like, "We're closing," I'd be like, "Okay."
no, I was quickly hanging dresses back up on hangers.
You
Like, let's
was?
get the fuck out of here.
so funny.
I was
They're gonna handcuff us.
I was sweating
Escort
big
us
time.
out.
Mom,
I am a-
3 or 4 from your options.
Oh, from tonight, the black or the
Mm.
greeny one.
Did you try them on?
I like
Yeah.
one and
it's
4.
on our Instagram stories.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cute.
I think 4 is probably still.
Is that the
your
green
favorite?
one?
The mm-hmm.
With
I
the
do really
open.
like that one. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's cute.
Yeah. No, I am not a rule follower, but I do like to be respectful to retail because
Mhm.
I worked retail. I get it, man. By the day's end, you're like, get me the crap out of here.
She
But-
was ready.
They were just not. They
It was
didn't
weird,
offer
too.
great
It was
customer service
closing
from the
at
beginning.
8 and the whole mall closes at 9. So it's not like we knew.
Exactly.
We just all
yeah, we thought we had a whole
expected-
hour.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ashley's dressed, taking up the dresses. I'm still trying on dresses.
I was in panic. I was like,
And I was hurrying. I'm like, I was
I know.
I was like sweating.
Okay.
Every
Okay.
single room was so hot.
So hot.
I
We
think
were
I
dying.
lost like 5 pounds just from sweating and
But
trying
then
on
we
all
all
those dresses,
we gained all that back when we went to Cheesecake Factory.
That's
after.
This is true. We did.
which was also a 2-hour ordeal.
yeah.
That guy, he was so slow.
He was.
was.
Very
So
nice.
slow.
but
So
very
nice.
but
but
so
yes.
slow. Yeah.
We were all
It-
starving, and I was so thirsty.
Because it was 10 p.m. at night. We're eating
Yeah.
dinner at
Yeah.
10 p.m.
and so it was like, we'll have waters and.
And bread. But
and
we didn't
just
get our
sat there
bread.
and
just
waited
waters.
And waited and waited. Then waters came.
Mm-hmm.
And
Everything was
appetizers,
just-
and I was like, "What about our bread?" He's like, "Did I not bring any?" I was like, "No."
Yeah. Then he brought lots, and he's like, "Here,
Lots.
so there's no fighting.
Yep.
Like, you better get everything out here quick."
Quick. We're ready.
Everything
No.
took
It's 10
forever.
o'clock.
We were all very nice, just so you know. We're all very kind people.
Yes, we weren't.
But we were
mean.
just ready. We were
Yeah.
ready. Speaking of cheesecake, let me just share a little
yeah. Tell
story.
that story.
Let me share a little story with y'all.
Is Mark
And I want
watching?
your votes. Please. Yeah, he totally is. Please put your votes in on what you think. Like, I'm on Tara's side on this one or Mark's side. Let's hear it. So we go to Cheesecake Factory. We've all got leftovers. I bring my leftovers home. And it's late. but it was like, I don't know, midnight. And I told Mark, I said, if you haven't eaten yet, do you want to eat my leftovers like right now for dinner? Whatever. I don't know. It's the weekend. I don't know if he ate. He's like, oh, no, baby. I'm full. Thank you so much. So I put it in the fridge. I'm like, right on. Sunday, we're gone all day doing family stuff. Monday comes along, my lunch break at home, from work. And I'm like, oh, yes, I get my leftovers from Cheesecake Factory. And I go in the fridge, open it up, and I'm like, son of a bitch. Half of it's been eaten by my husband. And I'm like,
but you said you didn't even know when, right?
no, because we were gone all day on Sunday. I'm all, when the did he eat this?
That was a midnight snack, maybe.
Yeah. I did go see my grandma Sunday morning. That had to have been when. Anyway, so I text all you guys because I'm like, I'm going to let my husband up right now. I got a vent. And then I did end up texting him, much nicer version of my ticked off self. I was like, did you eat my leftovers? Because half of them are gone. And now I have to make myself more lunch when originally I wouldn't have had to. But since you ate them, now I do. Explain yourself. And he's like, baby, I thought you offered it to me. You offered it to me when you got home. I was like, for that night. I said, if you're hungry right now, I'll share. I was full at that time. Now I'm hungry. And half of it's gone. Okay. So that happens, right? So who do you think? What do you think? I kind of get why Mark ate it. Or nah, he totally shouldn't have eaten it. There's more. Got this delicious piece of cheesecake that I brought home as leftovers as well. And I was like, well, all the girls, at least you've got your cheesecake. I'm like, true, I do have my cheesecake. I get in there to eat my cheesecake a couple hours later. And I open that damn thing, and there's a bite this big in there. And I am not shitting you. You guys saw the picture. The teeniest little bite of cheesecake. I was about to blow a freaking gasket. I'm all, are you fucking kidding me? And I
think I would have been more mad at the size that was left.
Yeah.
Like, just eat it.
Yeah.
Eat it
Why
all.
did
Yeah.
you leave me the
One bite.
smallest bite?
So I go to Mark. I'm all, bro, this is a problem. And he's like, he kind of laughs, but he's kind of scared too. And
I would be too.
And he's like, babe, again, I thought you were sharing. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I got home and I had a couple bites the other night, and then I got home and I had a couple bites after work, and I'm all, whoa. You had a couple bites after work today? After I told you not to eat my lunch? I'm all, you're just digging a deeper grave.
You better stop talking.
You better just get out of here. You're sleeping in the doghouse. No, he moved out that night.
He's out in the camper.
Right? So I almost cried. He's like, from now on, I will not touch your leftovers, even if you tell me I can. I said, deal. That's
You better
fair.
ask right then, may I eat this?
Yeah. The answer is no, but she cannot.
Yeah. A. Murphy said, I wouldn't have offered my leftovers. I can see why he did it because you offered, but I would have been pissed. And so the cheesecake crossed the line for sure.
Right? Okay.
We got
Okay.
And then it
Here goes.
says, whoa. Oh, that's Mark. Do you want to read that? Did you see it?
Yeah. Whoa. Pump the brakes. She shared the entire cheesecake with all of us, the kids included. Here's what I did. That night I got home, I gave, because they all were just up and at it, partying all night. I did give them some. They ate half. Not all, honey. And he didn't partake. Then you ate the rest and left me the teeniest bite I've ever seen in my life of cheesecake.
That is a step too far.
Christina says, I'm on
Be
your
very
side.
scared.
My husband is the same way. That's a step too far, sir. Be very scared. Seriously. Oh my God.
It is that's the most disappointing feeling when you get so excited
For
it.
something to
And you're
eat.
like, yes, I don't have to cook. And when you're working and you can just go upstairs, warm it up and eat.
And it's gone.
And then you're, oh,
Look at her like,
I believe you owe her another cheesecake.
it's not even going to make it. Okay, you guys. Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
It gets
Yeah.
better. All of a sudden, there's a delivery at my door. And Mark's like, babe, there was a delivery at the door. I was like, what? And he goes, I think it's from Cheesecake Factory. And I was like, stop. I'm gonna cry thinking about it.
I know.
I go to the door. Molly, freaking deliver me a cheesecake.
Oh,
I'm
is it a
seriously
new one?
gonna
I thought it
cry.
was
Yes.
yours.
No.
No.
I would have been pissed without my cheesecake.
I know.
But I also
thought
was
too.
going to, I was like, how does she know it's me? But they put my name on it
They
because it was my
did.
order. I was like, dang it.
Oh,
You
that's
guys,
cute.
I love you. You guys are the best friends ever. Like I was like, Mark, look what Molly's just sent me, and he like felt like I know he
He's
was
like,
like, that's
"Oh."
really nice of her. He felt like such a jackass.
Did you share it?
That's what I was gonna ask.
I did.
Yeah.
Not that night. Not that night. It was
You're on.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, that was so nice. Thank
I
you,
know.
guys.
The nicest.
I didn't even know
Sweet.
they delivered.
I didn't
Yeah.
either. Cheesecake
It-
Factory does, or is it like
says
DoorDash?
It takes like 45 minutes. Yeah, it's DoorDash.
Oh.
DoorDash.
Yeah.
So you guys, it came full circle. My
Yeah, it
friends
did.
saved me.
Like I said, I'd be pissed without
Actually
my cheesecake.
saved
So I
Mark.
was like, I
They
got it.
saved
Yeah.
Mark.
Yeah, you're welcome, Mark.
You're still alive because she got her cheesecake.
That's right.
ER says, I'm on your side. I hide my stuff from my husband.
I like stuff too.
Oh, you guys know.
If it's
I'm
like
glad
my
you feel pain.
favorite. But sometimes I'm like, I'm going to leave it out because then I won't be the only one to eat it. Because I like feel guilty if I eat the entirety of some kind
Nobody
of
in your house eats the entirety of
No.
anything.
They would.
Uh-uh.
But you know, I just had to take all the candy out of the pantry because my kids were sneaking shit again.
Really?
Doubt it.
You
They
should just let
were.
them have at it.
Like one candy?
No, because there's no self-control. No self-control. There's no stopping. I'm
Eventually,
like,
they'll
you
get
cannot.
to a point where they're like, "I'm sugared out. I think I'm
No.
done."
That
Ava
doesn't
did
happen.
have that, but she said she went to a birthday party. Was it last Saturday? And they had a movie night. So they did eat pizza. I don't know how much she ate, but then John picked her up, and he stopped at Maverick to get himself some ice cream, and he offered to get them something. And they got in the car, and she's like, "Do you know what? I actually shouldn't eat this." She goes, "I ate so much candy. Like we were eating candy by the handfuls, like just candy." And she's like, "I don't feel great." And I was like, "So how much does it take for you to actually feel that like sick to your stomach? Handfuls of candy."
I
That's
believe
insane.
it.
I'm like that. That
You know
cannot
what?
be good for you.
Best way to learn. My grandma told me this story. She's like, when I was a kid, my mom would always say, "Honey," or what's Barbara? I call her grandma. Barbara, you're gonna get sick. You know, if you keep eating that, you're gonna. She'd let her keep eating it though, and she's like, and I did. I got sick. I literally like was sick to my stomach. So she's like, I knew next time. I don't know.
I'm just gonna stop buying it.
I don't ever learn my lesson, that's for sure.
Well,
No.
see, and I don't think my kid. I don't think.
You don't think so?
I think it takes too much for them to like.
Really hit the limit.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, my kids would survive off chocolate if I let them. There's no question. But I would too. to be
Taking
honest.
note. That's pretty awesome. That's
Say
Mark.
what?
Mark said that was pretty awesome. Molly taking notes.
Ooh, speaking of notes, honey,
Oh.
this is another really good note to take. Molly, tell us the cute thing Matt did while he was gone.
Oh, this was cute. Okay, so did you guys tell them last time when Matt was gone?
No, because we didn't mention it.
Good.
Like, no,
I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't. I was
Yeah.
like, that's weird.
yeah, no.
I haven't even
didn't.
mentioned it, but Matt was gone from Wednesday to Saturday night. Luckily, the shoulder thing happened Sunday, the
Yes.
day he got home,
Otherwise, you would
or
have.
the day
Right?
after. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so I had all the kids. He was at the Mountain West basketball conference, and so the first night he was gone, I got a text and it just said chocolate or fruity, and I was like, "What?" He's like, "Are you feeling chocolate or fruity tonight?" Here's a little Mollyism. I like to eat candy in bed while I watch my shows at night. So I was like, fruity. He's like, well, check my sock drawer or something. Anyway, he had candy hidden throughout the house for every night that he was gone.
Oh.
I was like, that was really nice. He's like, it was nothing. I was like, it is though. It was
means
really
something.
sweet.
It was the thought, like
Yes.
you're thinking
Yes.
ahead to know that you were gonna be home alone.
Yep.
Like that was really
a
cute.
little surprise that
Yep.
you had no idea you could look forward to, and
Yeah.
then
JY,
Oh,
if you're
that is
watching,
adorable.
you leave town fairly often, so you know,
So, you
Yeah.
know,
take note.
take
I
notes
take
also.
note.
Yeah, it was so sweet. I
yeah,
was
Mark, you can do that anytime.
Yeah, I
Even
don't,
if you
you
are
don't even
home.
have to leave town. You can just, you know,
just do it.
look what I got for you.
Right.
Sometimes it's just the thought. Oh, you were
It
thinking of me.
is,
That was the
yes.
sweetest. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought that was like the cutest thing. It's so
Yeah.
sweet. I'm
I-
always down for chocolate or candy.
I know.
You know?
I feel like I haven't recovered from that. I can't sleep. I turn into like a bachelor when he's gone. Like nobody holds me accountable. I'm up till like one or two.
I'm
'Cause
going
you
to
know,
next
like
time.
if he comes, like sometimes he'll go play guitar downstairs, and when he comes up, I'm like, okay, let's
Time.
both go to bed.
Right.
But when he's not coming to bed, I'm like, let's watch more Love Is Blind and watch it till 2 a.m. And then I can't sleep. And I know that I can't sleep when he's gone. So, logically I should be like, I should lay my head down like at 10 because
Right.
it's going to take me 4 hours to go to sleep. But no, I turn it off at 2 and then I can't. One of the nights it was 4 o'clock. I was up till 4 o'clock.
But did you hate life in the morning?
It wasn't, well, so I stayed up late. Yes, it was like 1:32, but then I couldn't sleep because I have a hard time sleeping when he's gone.
What time do all your kids get up for school?
7-ish,
7:30? 8ish. Oh, 8. That's nice.
Yeah.
My kids don't even get up at 8 on the weekends. I'm like, well, the dog especially.
Yeah.
That freaking dog.
So I'm still recovering from that, I swear it.
I'm sure you
All
are.
And then I'm honoring because I think my period's coming.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
He's like, I gotta leave town again.
Yeah.
So
Bye.
I've got to travel twice next week too, which is great that you have friends that are organized. And I'm like, hey, can you guys help me with Van? And Kim's like, hey, that's your kid's spring break. I'm like, wonderful. Yep.
So can you help
So
me
I
with
need
all
help.
four?
when you just said Van, I was
I'm
like,
so glad
she
to hear
doesn't-
that.
She doesn't know.
I was so confused. I was like, wait, Matthew's off school, then her kids are off school.
The thing is, I literally checked. I do not know what calendar I was looking at, but the calendar that I looked at was like the first week in April was their spring break. So I don't know if I accidentally looked at like last year's or the next year's.
Yeah.
But
That's my
when she
other
said that, I was
kids.
like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
I swear I
Yeah, she was
checked
like,
it.
no, it's not. It's in April. I was like, no, it's
No.
yeah, no, it's
It's
actually
not.
next week.
A. Murphy
Try
said,
again.
my husband was out of town while the kids were on spring break. He didn't do anything. LOL. He did basically take over kid duty for the whole weekend after he got back. Though.
Yeah.
nice.
That's nice.
Yes, really. I know. I actually do feel like that when Mark's gone. Like I'm definitely not. Well, okay. It's weird. Before I went back to work, and then when Mark was at work, I definitely had a flow for my day. You know what I mean? But I think about it when he would work really late at night. Years and years ago. Totally. I feel like I would stay up later. I wouldn't get the kids to bed
Yep.
as early.
It'd scare you when he got home. by
Yes, I'd be like,
accident.
"Who's this man in my house?" Yeah,
That's so funny.
it is. It's hard to sleep with it.
Yeah,
I
know.
home.
It's the
It
worst.
is.
Yeah, I have a hard time sleeping too. I've gotten better though.
Yeah.
I think having like security stuff in our house helps me because I think it was just the paranoia before.
Right.
It's like I can calm myself down a little bit now.
That's true. Check everything. You're like, we're good. We're
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
He used to travel for work when the kids were smaller. Like even when there was only 2, they were so young that I feel like that was harder than
It's
when
so
he left.
hard.
Yeah. Than now.
Yes.
Like now my older 3 are pretty like self-sufficient. It's just Van, and then like I told you guys the only hard part now is all the activities.
Yeah.
Because usually I'm taking one kid to an activity while he has the other, so I'm taking all of them to all the activities. It's like this is
I know.
fun.
I felt so bad because we take turns taking the girls to dance because it's 2 nights a week. Literally didn't even think. I'm like, oh yeah, Molly's taking them Wednesday. I see Molly's stories. I'm like, she's got all her kids there. And I was like, wow, she's brave to take them all. And then I was like, oh my, Matt's gone. I was like texting her. I'm like, I would have taken them. Like, I'm so sorry.
They had fun.
Yeah, they were partying.
There was a lady at the thing that did not like them so much.
Well,
The what didn't?
There's a lady sitting like
the
watching. Well, she wasn't even watching the dance. She was just sitting there, and she just kept hushing them. And I was like,
Didn't you say she was trying to read?
maybe just go in your car and read.
go
yeah,
on,
don't
go
shush my
read.
kids.
Like at a dance
It's like
class.
they're having fun, and they're
Yeah,
not
shush
on a
you.
tablet or like
Right.
they're having legit like kid fun,
Yes. That's precious.
right?
You don't stop that.
She probably prefers a tablet.
I
Mark.
finished Love Is Blind.
Did you? I'm
Oh, I'm not
You-
even finished yet.
You guys are
You
what?
binged that then.
It's because I
Good
couldn't put it
job.
on while I work.
Oh.
What did you
Oh.
think?
It's kind of annoying.
Yeah. I'm not done yet.
Well,
so
yeah,
we'll talk
it's,
about
it's
like
a reality show.
I still
Do they all live in the same city? Is that?
I know that's what I was
I'd
curious
never
about.
watched it before.
I wonder that too. I
They
actually
have to
don't
have.
know.
Because they all went to
went
each other's houses.
But
Yeah,
they
they
all
went
do
to
their
their own
job.
house.
Some of them are.
Well, maybe they just cast from certain cities.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, that's
so
true.
that because all their home visits they were all right there.
Right
Yeah.
there.
How do you ensure
That's
that they
true.
don't know each other, have never met each other prior?
That's true.
There
were some, weren't there?
I know there was last season.
Oh, there was?
There was.
Actually, I've
Yep.
never watched it all the way through either.
There was
so
one
that's-
that knew each other. I can't remember. Was there someone this season?
Not that I know of.
I know last season.
Well, not
that
yet.
did
I don't
happen.
know. I think on the the last one they said that there was a friend that knew one of them before, and that he had a girlfriend.
Interesting.
Oh.
So, but yeah, when they went,
Oh yeah.
just because that was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
first time I'd ever watched it, so I was like, how come they're going back to their house?
Yeah.
Right.
Showing each other their apartments or
Yeah.
houses. They must all live, which is kind of a good idea, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then they're not having, it's like on Bachelor when they have to
yeah,
move
like they're
cities.
across the country
Yeah.
from each other.
And they have to work.
Right.
I think did you guys ever watch 90 Day Fiance?
No.
I think they were from all over.
Really?
Yeah, because they had to decide
Where they were going.
where they were moving,
Yeah,
who was
that's
moving.
hard.
Within a 90-day period, or what?
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of.
Uh-huh.
It's a big decision.
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea made me want to scream.
Okay, that's how I feel with her right now. I'm not done yet. I'm on
I was like, come on.
yeah.
Come on.
She's
What?
super
With what?
annoying. She's needy. She
so-
just needs
I
to
know.
like
So
chill
insecure. I was
Makes
like,
me
girl, does
sad.
he need to tell you you're pretty and he loves you all the time?
and kiss you
maybe they-
20,000 times,
Yeah.
even though he did kiss you.
Yeah,
and you're
that one
saying that he
argument
didn't.
where she's like, you didn't kiss me once today. He's like, I did twice.
Yeah.
And then she kept saying, you didn't kiss me once today.
Yeah.
He's like, I did twice. And I already told you that.
I mean, I'm sure that they cut and edit to
For
make
sure.
it look
Oh, yeah.
worse.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
Like I think there was
But-
more that he was doing, and more that was going on.
She
Yeah.
made
that
me
they didn't
uncomfy.
share. But,
She was
For
stressed.
real.
but I
out.
agree. Like Mark and I both were like, "Girl, have some confidence.
Yeah.
What is going on?"
Yeah.
And even I feel like his responses were really good most of the
He
time. Like, I'm
was.
like,
Good.
dude, he's totally reassuring you. He's
super
like
patient.
so patient. Like, what more do you want him to do?
Yes.
You know?
And it felt like no matter what he says in an argument, it's not right.
Yes.
She would
It's
turn it
not
around.
okay.
Yes. There is one thing. Did y'all see? She wasn't supposed to say it on camera. Oh, I talked about it on my story.
I
Did you
don't
guys
think
see that?
No.
Do you want me to know or no?
I don't know. Whatever.
Go for it.
Yep.
It's where, what is it, Chelsea and Jimmy, where she says, well, you slept with her.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen that
The
one.
friend that he,
I saw a
like,
preview of that one.
Yeah,
but
I saw a
didn't-
clip. I
yes.
haven't seen it.
It's one of his best friends that she met. And apparently they talk all day, all the time.
Oh.
Yes.
Like meet up when they all hang out as friends. That part I was like, yeah,
Yeah, I
that
got
would be
that
hard.
one.
Mm-hmm.
That like I'm sorry, I'm gonna draw the line there.
Mm-hmm.
Like you cross that line,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not with you if you're still hanging out with them. You know what I mean?
My mom said 90 Day. They're all from, sorry, my eyes go weird.
Different countries.
Yes, different countries. And then Married at
Oh.
First Sight, they're all from the same area.
Yeah. Look at
Okay.
that. You know the trash TV
She
stuff.
does.
I
She
love
watches
it.
So
Maybe
does
not
my
all
mom.
of them, but yeah.
Yeah,
She's got her lineup, I think.
I love it. I'm ready for the Bachelor finale. What's gonna happen?
I haven't
been
watched any of the
watching that
Bachelor
either.
either.
It's coming on Monday.
I tried. I couldn't.
Monday.
I don't know if I have time for all this in my life.
I know.
We started a new show, and it's pretty twisted.
Is it?
Yeah.
one?
I've been waiting for an update. on your
Is
I
it
don't
the-
want to suggest it. 'Cause
Is
I'm
it
like,
the gentleman?
It's called The Innocent.
Oh,
Hmm.
Where do you find all these shows?
It's one of, so you know that Fool Me Once that we got really
Oh, yeah.
into.
yes.
It's the author. So we watched another one of his that was good, and then I searched. There's like 8 of them on Netflix from this author that have turned into a show. So I searched, and this one was one of the top ones. It is so twisted and messed up.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm not I mean, it's
No.
good.
Is it? Like what kind of twisted and messed up? Like
Well,
relate it to something.
There's like a strip club joint that goes above and beyond
Oh.
strip club stuff.
Oh, okay, okay,
That gets pretty.
Mm-hmm.
okay, okay.
So
That kind. All right, all
it
right.
starts with a O, ends in a E. They don't show it, but they talk about it.
Really?
Yeah, just like behind the scenes, masked. No one knows their identity. It's
Okay.
pretty bad.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and it's very graphic. There's not. Well, there's.
You look a little traumatized.
I know.
I'm just
I-
watching
so-
your face.
She's like embarrassed to say it, embarrassed to talk about it.
I know. Well, and it's in subtitles. So usually, like we either
Oh.
we'll shield our eyes or we'll fast forward some of the uncomfy parts that we
Yes.
don't want to watch, but it's subtitles. And so I'm sitting there like this,
Trying to read it.
like trying to cover most of it, but the subtitles.
Oh my gosh.
But we're so far in, we only have 2 more episodes. We're like, we got to finish.
Yeah.
But man, yeah. So I don't, I would suggest it, but not. That's up to you. I believe that's viewer discretion advice.
Yeah,
At your own risk.
you've been warned.
Yes.
Oh,
Christina
that's
says they're
funny.
having snow in Wisconsin. Do you know what? I actually saw.
Oh,
So I had a client come in the other day, and they were headed to Wisconsin. She said they were going to have really bad weather there.
oh,
So I'm sorry.
I know. Well, I'm
It's not-
sure it's heading our way.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 40 degrees next week.
I know.
Yeah.
As I leave my kids, because, you know, it's spring break.
Never mind. I'm not watching them.
I didn't say
Without
why.
kids.
I'm going to LA to the YouTube headquarters, which is pretty cool.
It's way
Yeah.
cool.
Here we are.
I
do
just
it
kind of had to make
Quick
it happen.
though, right?
Yeah. I leave
Yeah.
Tuesday and get back. There wasn't a flight. I was going to get back Tuesday night, but there wasn't a flight that worked. So we're getting back, I think, Wednesday at like 1.
It's fast.
And then my mom's best friend passed away, so I'm leaving Friday night.
What?
I have a flight
Oh.
Friday night at 9 o'clock at night to Casper, Wyoming. And I fly back in
Oh.
Sunday at 7 in the morning.
Oh, yay.
Easter morning.
All
Yeah.
the travel.
Yeah. I looked
Easter
in.
morning. Is it Easter?
Yes.
A week from
Next.
this weekend. It's March 31st.
Shit. March 31st is Easter?
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
I'm getting all new calendars.
I tried. I had an episode that was
speak
basically
for
on
sure.
calendars,
We
Kim.
got 2 unorganized and 2 very organized. It just balanced. We just work each other out, okay?
We do.
It's just,
It's called balance.
Like
Ah,
it could be
shit.
it could be the next weekend if you want, Tara. Just tell them
Just
that
had St. Patrick's Day. I
I
swear there's
know.
usually a bigger gap.
it's early.
there was so much talk about how early it was this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
I gotta
Um,
do that.
I
Girls
know.
trip.
I've got to get it ready too because I'm
Yeah.
gonna be gone. I looked
Yeah,
at
I need to
I
finish.
wanted to leave Saturday morning and get back Saturday night to Casper, Wyoming. Okay, it's like an hour flight, $1,000. I was like, "Are you chartering my own plane?"
For same day flight.
Yes.
$1,000.
Oh
That's
my
insane.
word.
Someone says, "Hey, I'm from Casper."
What?
No way.
That's so cool.
You guys probably know each other then.
We might.
because
I'm from
Casper-
Sheridan, which is right there.
Mhm.
We used to go to Casper to do tournaments.
Was Casper like
Wow.
the big town?
It's bigger than Sheridan, but so in high school, you know, you guys just get this little area that you get to cover.
Yeah.
We had to drive 2 to 4 hours to go to like golf tournaments or like,
Because everything's so spread out.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
It was a travel day. It was a full on travel
It,
day.
it was. I remember state was like 5 hours away. State golf. We had to
Holy
leave like
cow.
at 5 in the morning.
Dang.
Sleepovers. We had, you know, we stayed in hotels.
Because we
Small-
have
small
no
town
flights.
life.
We do have a soda shop now, though.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, moving up in the world.
I
That's
know.
big. Is it Swig? I wonder
don't
who
know
it
if
is.
Wyoming's hit the swig, but yeah, I was like, it's literally is like, is this my own plane? Are
Right?
you taking me privately for
Yeah.
$1,000?
Did I get a full course meal?
That is
rough.
insane.
I know.
Yeah, I wouldn't be paying that either.
It was still expensive, but not a
Not
$1,000.
1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Is Matt super excited for your travels?
That's why I was like, ah. But my Bob told me today how much she appreciated it. I was like,
Yeah,
I know.
For sure. That makes me sad.
Yeah.
Was it expected? Like, was it
No,
like,
she passed away in her sleep.
what?
Yeah.
And they don't know why?
Not yet. Her family is like, and I was telling Ashley, it's like a us situation. Like there were 3 ladies that my mom kind of raised kids with.
Yes.
She was one of them. They're all kind of scattered now. One lives here. My mom's in Idaho, and Sandra was in Casper. But yeah,
No.
so sad.
Oh, that makes me so sad.
But the one lady that's down here, my mom's like, she's driving down Thursday to Sunday. I was like, so I'd get back Wednesday, see my family for 4 hours, and then take a 9-hour drive with, which I love the lady. I could, but I was like, no,
Right?
I'll make this flying work.
See your family.
Soda Springs.
It's a little, Soda Springs.
That's
I haven't
cute.
heard of them.
That is cute.
I like
It's
the
a,
name.
it's a one shop place.
Mm. Nice.
So, yeah.
Man. Well, we've had a little bit of mix of things happening on the
Mhm.
updates.
Yeah,
Some
I
highs,
know.
some lows.
Holy moly.
Just real life, real
I don't feel
life.
like I've had anything.
We're almost at like an hour too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Um,
let's read them.
I just gotta call out my girls real quick. Sorry. I know I called out Molly for the cheesecake, but we lost our nanny. I know I told you guys that. Not lost her. She.
I know when Kim so
Ugh.
I didn't see your story, and Kim texted
Yeah.
was like, "I'm sorry you lost your nanny." I was like, "What?
No.
like, what do you mean?
What do you mean lost?"
So our cute nanny, we've got two. So we still have the one. The other one, her boyfriend moved to Arizona right before she started. And the plan was he's just going to be there till June and then he was going to come back, right? So like she had no thoughts on moving with him. But since he's been there, I think he's been really lonely. He's, they're both young and it's been hard. His first time living away from home. They miss each other. He's going to move again after Arizona. He's going to go to North Carolina. So anyways, she's finally decided she's going to take the adventure and go move in with him. So, it was so rough. She cried. I cried. Like, she's just a gem, an absolute gem. And I miss her so much already. She's just been so amazing.
She's not
But-
gone already, is she?
What?
She's not gone already, is she?
Well, today was her last day.
Oh, it was?
She goes to, so
Oh, dang.
we've known this for a month. She's going on vacation with her family for spring break. And they leave today. So, which we knew. But he lives in Arizona, so he's picking her up from St. George because that's where her and her family's going to be because it's a halfway point,
Oh,
Wow. What the hell was that? Sorry.
Kim,
I'm
it's
not
good
going to
thi-
survive this.
Kim, it's a good thing you're sitting next to
Yeah.
her.
Help me, nurse. But you know what I know? It's cool. She's got a sister that's just a couple years older than her that has nannied a family. And she's been a CNA. And she's thought about stopping CNA because she's just getting overworked and she's exhausted. CNA is hard work. And she has come over a couple times. Like our nanny was asked, "Hey, my sister's stopping at Starbucks. Do you want anything?" She wants to come say hi. So I've met her sister a couple times and she's also a sweetheart and she's very interested. So I am like so
Oh.
hopeful. That would be so cool. My kids love her too. Like she stayed for a bit and like I would just hear my kids like giggle and laugh. I actually watched it on camera too because I do that. Checking on my kids, But so I hope that works out.
That would be nice.
That'd be
That
really
would
sweet.
be really nice.
Really, really sweet.
Yes.
But my point of that whole rampant conversation, you have to tell me to shut up sometimes, is that my girlfriends are just amazing. They helped me today with my kids. Kim's helped
I
me.
did.
Well, yeah, but you've helped me a million trillion times. So I just thank y'all. Seriously, having a village is like, it's just, I don't know how I would do it without y'all.
Nope.
It's true.
That's
Just
how I
the
feel
truth.
too.
And thank you for your help with
Yes.
the babies and all
Yeah.
the things and picking my girl up and taking her to school. And it takes a village.
It does.
We got a good one.
Lucky.
Okay, so I got this idea about reoccurring nightmares because lately,
Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. Maybe. I don't know.
Your dream.
Did I not tell
I
this
don't
one?
know.
No, tell your
Do
dream.
whatever.
Oh my gosh. And then yeah, I should tell it. And then how helpful you were. She was not.
Well, because I'm.
Okay, so I'm having this reoccurring. I think because now I'm on social media. I think it feels like my whole life's out there, even though it's not. It's just
Right.
there's a lot that's out there,
Right.
and so keep having this nightmare, and it comes in different forms. That me and Matt's nighttime fun is recorded
Oh.
and put out there, right? And this past week, it was somehow Noah's soccer coach got a hold of it,
What?
and like he couldn't look at me at any of the practices. I don't know, but it is like so realistic. I was telling her it's even on nights that we don't have fun that I'm still having this dream, and I'm like, well, we didn't have fun, so why? How could you record it? And then like I'll visually in my dream see the camera that's recording it, and I'll like wake up and look. I'm like, there's no camera, like, but it's still just full blown, feels real. can't sleep, freaking out.
Crazy.
So this sweet one over here is like, well, make sure all your blinds are closed and there's no really cameras in there. I was like, there isn't.
Oh
She's like, yeah, but there might be cameras. I did not. I said, like, the nanny cam, like, are all of your stuff?
I didn't say that. I just said
it literal.
I didn't. I said just make sure you're like. What if people are creepy? I don't know. Just make sure your shutters are closed. I do.
As she's like, now I'm tempted to walk over there, so you better make sure they're shut.
not tempted. I'm not. But like I'm also a paranoid person, so I'm like,
are?
yeah, you should just be careful.
A little
I was
nervous.
just nervous for her.
So
I'm just trying to protect you.
that interpretation is kind of easy. Like, I'm pretty sure that's why I'm having it, is there's a lot out there and I'm just scared everything
You're
is
gonna
going
be
to get out there.
exposed.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Sure.
Very
We're gonna-
exposed.
We're gonna find some things. Keep
What?
going. We're gonna look this up.
Oh,
There's
okay.
like science behind this shit.
Oh, I know.
Did you guys ever listen to 97.1 ZHG? The
Dream. What was?
yeah, what was
I
her
know
name?
they had a thing, but I
Dream
didn't ever
Doctor.
listen to it.
What was her name? They
don't
always
know.
talked about dreams, and she literally would like kind of dissect it
Yeah.
and talk about, ask questions about their life, and this can mean that. Let's see. How do
Yeah.
I type this in without pulling up crap I don't want to see?
Yeah,
Okay,
good luck.
read a few though. We're not gonna have time.
So
to
yeah,
keep
so
going.
I was
list all of
like,
them.
what if we just pretend like we're dream doctors,
Right.
and we're gonna diagnose
gonna-
these.
we're just gonna
So this first one says, pirate spider chasing me around my grandma's house.
A pirate spider
A pirate spider.
with like all his legs.
He's like wearing
They have
an eye
like peg
patch.
legs.
At least two.
Okay, ladies. How do we interpret this one?
I feel like there's like something to be said if you're running from things.
Yes.
They would always say
That's true.
maybe you're like avoiding something.
I think you're avoiding going on ships
Mm-hmm.
with
Do you have a cruise coming up?
octopuses because
Yes.
there's
Great
you know
legs.
the pirate and the spider, the pirate ships, you know,
That's true.
spiders, octopus.
Yeah.
True.
So I think that's really what you're scared of.
Yep.
Is going on a ship, falling off, and
Getting
getting
eaten
attacked by
by
an
a-
octopus.
Yeah.
So
An octopus
just
that's
try and
married
figure that
to a
out,
pirate,
and I don't think you'll
and
have.
they had a baby.
Yeah.
And it became
So I don't think you'll have that
Spider.
nightmare if you get that shit figured out.
Right.
Okay,
Get it. Get it.
get it
You
together.
better probably should figure that out. That's the weirdest dream. I used to always have the same recurring dreams when I was younger. Oh, I get nervous talking about it because then I'm going to have it. I used to love horror. I watched a lot of horror movies, like all the classics.
That's the problem.
But I would have, I know, right? I would have this reoccurring dream of Michael Myers chasing me. And you know, in all the freaking movies, no matter what they do, he's right behind you, even though
Mhm.
dipshit's walking the whole time and they're
Yeah.
like sprinting.
Yes.
And that's exactly how it was. I would be like trying to run and my legs were so heavy and I like couldn't lift and I'd be just running and he's just right there. And then I always could fly in my dreams, always could fly. And it was the coolest. That was my favorite part. And I would start flying, but then all of a sudden I could only go so high and I'd like get pulled back down. Or like I'd be jumping really far flying and then all of a sudden he's doing the same thing.
Ew.
He would never catch me though.
You're a
Dumbass.
you're
he
a
could
fast
never
runner.
catch me. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like too
flyer
fast
and stuff.
I like got strategy, and, you know. But that was the worst. I'd
Chris-
wake up and my heart would be racing, you know?
I think that what that one is saying,
Yeah.
is that you really felt weak in that moment,
Yeah.
and you needed to do squats the next day.
Oh,
That's why your legs felt heavy.
Gotcha.
It was really like your legs
Knees weak,
wanted
arms are
to
heavy.
feel heavy
yeah.
by doing squats.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay. Yeah.
you're welcome.
I was thinking more like Michael Myers was like I crop dusted someone, you know, and it's like they're taunting me because they can just smell the crop dust.
Yeah.
And they're trying to catch me to tell me, dude, you're crop dusting me. But I'm like, no, I'm going to continue to crop dust. And then I would fly from the crop dust.
That would be only
know?
if you had that dream once.
Oh,
But since it's reoccurring, yeah.
Unless
Okay.
crop dusting is a very normal day-to-day thing for you.
only if you're my husband.
Okay.
Oh, look at this. At least once a year, I have a dream about being chased by a serial killer.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Oh.
See? Okay. We got to figure this out, ER. You and
Yeah.
I.
Christina said, I have this dream that I'm naked at work and I can't find my shoes in the dream. I'm obsessed with finding them.
I always have dreams that I can't find stuff.
So you're not worried about being naked, but you're like,
you can't
oh
find your
crap,
shoes.
my
Shit.
feet are showing.
Right? Right.
need my shoes to
could
cover that.
yeah.
Shut up.
I could step on a nail. I could lose a toe. No one wants to lose a toe.
Here's my boobies, but have you seen my feet?
Cover those up. Shannon said, OMG, me too, to the serial killer, and then, or that I'm being kidnapped.
Right? It's the worst.
That's weird. This was funny. Can't find a clean toilet. They're all really gross. And once I find a place to go, it's a chair, not a toilet.
Oh, no.
They must live in a house of boys.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a
Makes
chair, not a
sense.
toilet.
That makes sense.
I think with that one,
They have all boys. That's my
you have all
interpretation.
boys, and you're thinking, if I sit on that seat, I'm going to cover myself in urine.
Yep.
So I'd rather be on my upholstery
Yeah.
and get that cleaned instead.
Yeah. Because maybe the chair's dirty from them anyway. you know?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
gosh, there's
Yeah.
another one. This is like 2 away from it that says large, dirty, weird bathrooms.
Oh.
I
What?
wonder what
Dirty
bathrooms mean.
bathrooms.
Yeah, what does that mean?
You should get that big old dream book.
There's a couple that are talking about losing teeth. Like
I've heard of those
having
before.
all your teeth fall out.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think I've had that dream before, where they all just kind of crumble and they fall out.
Ooh.
I know.
Really?
dream
I've
like
had
that?
that dream before. Yeah.
I have not. That's
Like I can still like
trippy.
the feeling of it from my
Searching
dream.
it.
It was so real.
Oh,
Yeah.
that made me queasy.
I've also had a dream of someone like chasing me with like a syringe, you know, like a needle of like drugs of some kind, and they're like trying to
What?
inject me. Yeah, and I was like, I feel like that is there's reasons for that. Probably.
That's great.
That I'm like scared of addiction, you know, because
Yes.
addiction is like
Oh, yeah.
runs in my family. So I think that I'm like terrified of that. So I think that that's probably where that comes
Okay.
from.
No, I think what it was, you were
Okay,
getting
yes,
a
yes.
cold,
Yes.
and the inside, your intuition was like, this is vitamin B6. This is going to save you. Stop running from it.
Oh.
You know, they were going
Yeah.
to inject you with B6 so that you'd
Mm.
feel better,
Mm.
but instead you suffered.
This
Yeah.
says in general,
So sick.
teeth represent our ability to nourish ourselves and communicate.
Wait, what? The teeth?
Mm-hmm.
Say it again.
They represent our ability to nourish ourselves and communicate.
So
Well, I
maybe
suck at both of those things.
Yeah, that's
So
why your
maybe
teeth fall out.
you're
Yeah.
like hiding, like wanting to tell somebody something, but you
Yeah.
can't.
oh.
And so you're
I mean, I
having
just
that.
suck at communicating. I mean, I don't have any secrets.
No, but you've had
Well,
those.
I know, but there's things that
Where
you
you've
like.
wanted
You're
to
like
express
holding
yourself
on
to.
there, like, how
Yeah,
do you
yeah,
say
sure.
that?
I mean, I haven't had that dream for a very long time. So
So you're
I
getting
wonder what
better
was
at it?
going on in my life, though,
Yeah.
at that time that I was
Yeah.
feeling that way.
There's
Yeah.
multiple about calling 911. This one says calling 911 and no one answers, and this one
Oh.
says calling 911, but I can't get the numbers right. Happens at least once a week.
That's too
Search
often.
that one up.
Oh.
Have you guys ever had the one where you try to scream and you can't scream?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, or yell or anything and like
Yes.
nothing
We'll
comes
look
out?
up that one too. Okay, reoccurring dreams
Yes.
are likelier to be about very profound life experiences or just very character logic issues. Huh.
I used to have, so this was the weirdest thing. I used to have one where my dad was driving his work car and he would disappear. And I was young.
Oh, I remember you telling me. Yeah.
Yes. And so
Oh, yeah.
I would have to figure out how to drive, right? And I would have
Yeah.
that often as a kid. And it was terrifying because I was like, I don't know how to drive. Maybe this is why I don't like driving.
Maybe.
That could be.
So I don't know why I didn't put that together till just now. But we were talking about it as I was older. And my brother, who's a lot older than me, he's 48 right now, he had the same reoccurring nightmare.
So weird.
Different car, same exact situation.
Mhm.
That is such a trip.
I know.
I think so too.
I think it's
Really
maybe
wild.
because your dad, the tires were going flat,
Yeah.
and one time he let you drive
Because they
did-
were flat.
because they were
That
flat.
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
and then
checks out.
he was like, "I'm not going with you because that's kind of nerve wracking to drive on flat tires."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's just pieced.
he did.
He's like, you
pieced
got
and-
this handled.
Yeah.
Every time
that's
you
probably
talk
what
like
happened.
that, I hear rock.
Do you?
Yes. Especially after having
What if
him
I
for a
talk
little
like
bit
that
too.
all the time? Would you still be my
That's
friend?
cute. Yeah. Of course I would be.
So this says that, like, the idea of calling 911 or an emergency is unresolved issues or anxiety.
Wow.
Interesting. That seems like a very reoccurring. So are the teeth.
Yeah.
The teeth one
Mhm.
is a lot in here.
Yeah.
What about This is another recurring dream I had. I had some weird ass dreams. I used to have a dream that I would walk into a room full of vampires and all of a sudden they were like eating someone in my dream. And I was like, shit. And I'd try to turn around quietly and one of them would see me and they'd start chasing me. And I'd be running around in my house trying to get away from this freaking vampire. And then this is how I always woke up. I would go behind the bathroom door and I would look at myself and wake up.
Ew.
That's
weird.
Isn't that a trip? Like I was like, all of a sudden I was staring at myself and I woke up.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
This dives into very specific reasoning for actual 911.
Really?
Oh, I
Really?
should have
Like
actually looked into it, but
Like numbers have very specific meanings, and this is just like telling you that there's probably something in your awake life that your subconscious is telling you to pay attention to, like a problem or something you've been ignoring. Oh.
Hold on. So, was it Shannon? She said, I have 2 girls and still somehow sit in urine. I don't understand.
is that possible? Because I tell my son all the time he pees on the seat and
One of
then
my
he
fear
blames
girls.
it on his sisters. I'm like, there's no possible way they're peeing way on the top. Like,
You just never know.
Is it like behind
yeah,
on the back?
like
Mm.
where
That's,
our butts would go.
Right.
I get on the seat if there's like maybe you stand up too fast or you
Yeah.
That's
I could
true.
see on like the edge of the seat.
Maybe they're
but
sitting backwards.
Especially with girls.
Just praying over. This Christina, I've been having a dream that I wreck my car with my daughter in it. That's so
Aw.
scary.
That is
That's
scary.
terrifying. Okay, I found with the serial killer dreams, it can leave you feeling vulnerable, helpless, and on edge. The presence of a serial killer symbolizes a deep-seated fear of being harmed or attacked. And the dream may reflect your subconscious worries about personal safety and unpredictability of life.
Interesting.
Wow, that makes sense. I am actually like, that's one of my fears is being harmed or attacked, even still to this day. I think I'm like obviously reached a level of like, I don't know, confidence
Yeah.
and like preparedness maybe a little bit. But
Yeah.
I definitely, especially like my single years, thought about all the
I'm more
time.
nervous. Yeah.
This one says, I dream often that I forget to feed our dogs for several days.
Oh.
We don't even have dogs.
Oh, that's the kicker, man.
That is awesome.
That's the kicker.
I hate how real sometimes they just feel.
Oh, yes.
Like my life is over. I've got a sex tape now.
Yep.
It's out. Hey,
Yep.
Kim Kardashian started out. Look where
Yep.
she is
Yeah,
now.
I guess so.
You know?
Better just leak it.
Don't hate it till you try it. You know what I
Ashley's
mean?
gonna be in my window.
I am not
She is.
doing
She's
that.
like-
better close
like-
those blinds.
Like I was
There's
just
a dream
I was
pay
that
for
you
lift.
wish.
I could just that's right. That's how I'm gonna make my millions.
There you go.
She's going to be singing, dreams really do come true.
I'll just be trying to prove to you. See, close your freaking
Close your
shutters or whatever, your blinds.
Right?
Like,
Like,
how you
I'm
said
just-
you're going to steal all of our purses that we leave in the car.
Yes, that drives me crazy.
Okay, what about this one? Have you ever had a dream of your husband cheating?
Mm-hmm. And then I wake up angry.
So
At
pissed.
them.
And I have to like,
Actually haven't.
You haven't?
yeah,
Well,
let's look it
you
up.
seem really
Figure it out.
I
confident
don't
in your
feel like I
relationship.
dream very often.
You know, I don't feel like I dream lately
I don't-
either.
Not lately.
Uh-uh.
Used to not. For some reason, all this stuff was.
Coming back to you?
Yeah.
I don't think my like 5-minute increments gives me time to dream.
You can't get into that.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
it your
REM
REM
sleep.
sleep where you dream?
Yeah.
What
think
is
so.
I
it?
don't think it is REM when you
I can't remember
when you dream. I
which-
thought it was like
Or
before,
right before it?
Either right before
Maybe.
or right after or something. I don't know.
One dream I gave
birth
birth to a
to a
river
river?
instead of a baby.
To a river.
That's called your water breaking.
Yes, that wasn't a
kidding.
dream. The water did break.
Well, and A. Murphy was telling a story. She said, when I got pregnant with my daughter, I had nightmares every night after finding out I was pregnant, PTSD from my first pregnancy. Towards the end, I dreamed up dozens of terrifying ways the labor could go wrong. Almost
Oh.
everyone was completely unrealistic.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I have had multiple dreams where my husband leaves me or cheats on me. One time he told me that he didn't care, that it hurt my feelings and that I deserved it.
Oh.
So sad.
And I wake up and I'm ready to like
Fight?
look at Mark. I'm like, oh, and then
know.
I'm like, oh shit, no.
No.
Okay. I've actually even dreamed that I cheat on Mark.
Oh.
And in my dream, I'm like, who is this person? Where is my husband? Like, I'm like, where is Mark?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why am I with this person?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'm not choosing to, I just am with this random person that's
Yeah.
not Mark. And then I wake up and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that was just a dream.
Right.
Okay. Dreaming of your partner cheating on you with a stranger could mean that you feel anxious that your partner is unsatisfied with you and will find someone else.
Oh,
Wow. He explains that it's also a symbol of your own feelings of being neglected or undervalued in favor of something else in your partner's life. See, it's Mark's fault. I knew it. I knew it was all him. That's
'cause you ate
actually
your
really
cheesecake.
strange because I don't feel like I've ever felt that way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's weird.
Your dream brain
I'm
does.
going to have to look further into myself.
This one sounds terrifying. She
Uh-oh.
said, I have the same nightmare that I'm walking on a dock and it's dark and foggy outside. And when I reach the end of the dock, I fall into the water and immediately can feel the presence of a shark coming after me.
Oh.
And as soon as I turn around and scream while underwater, I wake up right before it attacks
Oh.
me.
Oh.
Sounds terrible.
I hate sharks.
That sounds. Have you ever met one?
Yep.
How do you know? How do you know? What
I've
if they're
met them.
nice?
I know I've met like all of them.
I wonder if this person watches our...
That's creepy.
Are you ready for this? This is totally a Mom's Take 5 one.
But
Oh.
hold on. I think what happened in
Oh,
her
yeah, sorry.
dream.
Mhm.
We did.
Yes,
We're
I'm
skipping
sorry.
diagnosis
I
really
know.
quick. I think that shark wanted to sing Baby Shark.
Baby shark, do,
Oh,
do,
yeah.
do,
And it was
do.
char-
Yeah.
It was going to go Baby Shark, and then
Yeah.
that's kind of what I think
Makes
happened.
And then she woke up. She got
She woke
scared.
up. She got
Awake.
scared, yeah.
Okay, this one says...
She forgot the words to the song.
Yeah.
So she was like, I gotta go.
I have a reoccurring dream that Jason Momoa
Mm.
impregnates me, but
Oh.
when the baby starts
Oh.
to come out, we see that it's Maui from Moana.
Oh my gosh. Like in cartoon form?
You can
She says Jason Momoa is my hall pass.
Oh,
That's
yes.
we,
We should be friends.
understand.
That
Yep.
person.
Yeah, that
Yep.
says.
Maui.
Yeah.
She proves Maui.
Oh, look. So you can dream at any point, but REM, whatever this
Oh,
says.
is
I
when
can't-
they're the
Oh.
most vivid.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
Mm.
So I guess you do dream in REM.
Well.
Maybe those are the dreams where they feel extremely real.
Real.
It must
Yeah.
be. I wonder what flying in dreams means.
Mm.
Don't worry, I'm on it. Google knows everything, and
Google.
they are always spot on,
Yeah, they are. Those Google people.
right?
Yeah. It's someone
They know
just,
things.
yeah, they do.
Above difficult situations, flying in a dream reflects finding solutions and gaining a
Oh.
new perspective on how we view challenges and conflicts in our lives.
Okay.
Of course. Yeah, of course, that's what it is. Pretty much flew in every dream I've had, so it's great.
Oh my god.
It's a great reflection of who I am.
Especially running from Michael. Michael Myers?
Yeah.
I mean, flying away from.
Didn't I tell you guys that one? I'll just keep chatting until Molly finds more.
Sorry, I'm like
No, you're
I'm
good.
reading
I'll
all of
find
them,
more.
but
There was one. I was fighting a bad guy. I used to have a lot of these dreams.
Yeah. You're scared.
And I remember we were fighting over like train tracks, and he's a bad guy and I was a good guy. And all of a sudden I grabbed him, flew up into the air, ripped him in half, and dropped his.
You know what that
body.
is? That's a lot of vampire movies.
Is that what that
is?
Or Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Or Mortal Kombat.
Sudden death.
That's exactly what that is. Did you see that?
Mortal
That was
Kombat.
good. No sudden death. That was great. Anyways,
Yeah.
that's probably what that was. It's just
Probably.
that it's my inner badass bitch self
Uh-huh.
saying you are a
Coming out
badass.
in your
That's what it
dreams.
is.
the number
I just
Yeah.
Googled that.
of
Did you?
teeth
Oh, thank
one
you.
is crazy.
Insane.
Yes.
I have heard that it's a very common. I mean, it's in Inside Out. Even she dreams it.
Oh, that's
Oh, she
right.
does?
Yeah, she does.
She does. I
I feel
remember
like
that.
wasn't a very good explanation.
About the teeth.
Did you hear they're coming out with the second Inside Out?
I have.
Yes.
I'm very
Excited.
excited.
Still
Yeah,
not
me
out
too.
though.
No, I don't think so.
I think it'll be so cute.
Yeah,
I hope.
me too. I'm excited to. watch
There's a
it.
lot of high school ones too, like
Oh,
getting stuck in high school with your top off. Can't remember your locker number.
I do get that
Yep.
one.
I've had
Locker in
that
high
one.
school is stuck and I'm late to getting class.
I've had that one.
Mhm.
Can't graduate high school because I forgot to take a class or something.
I'll have one where
Look
I'm
that up.
like haven't been to school in months and I have all this math homework that I have to do, like assignments on assignments, and I feel super overwhelmed. That's probably just being a mom. I feel like, that feeling of not being able to ever catch up.
Yes.
That's probably what that is for sure.
You're probably
have
right, actually.
Dreams that I
That
can't
makes sense.
find something. Like I've had like where I need to find my locker, but I can never find it. Or I need to find like I have an appointment and I can never find the room.
Yeah.
So the teeth one has lots of stuff. You're
Okay.
worried about your attractiveness or appearance and how
Hmm.
others perceive you.
Mm.
Or this one says fear of losing control
Oh.
or being out of control.
Huh.
I'm already out of control. So,
Yeah.
This one's back in high school and can't remember my schedule. I used to have that one quite a
Yes.
bit.
yep.
I've had that
I'd
one
have it
before
like on a
too.
paper and I
Yeah.
couldn't find the paper and I'd have nowhere to go and the office would never help me.
You're lost and
Yep.
it's embarrassing and you're like,
Mhm.
what do I do?
You walk into the wrong class at the wrong time.
There's
Yep.
a lot of these. This one says at a new high school and I can't find my locker.
Okay.
Or forget my combination. I'm 54.
Yeah.
Do you remember your locker combination?
No.
Me
No.
neither. No, I really don't. Okay. Dreaming about high school or being back in high school denotes seeking validation and or reassurance. So this is just generally back in high school, and maybe there's specifics to the other stuff, but you may feel lost or uncertain about some event or change in your personal life. You are really experiencing another tumultuous and emotional period that in your psyche is synonymous to your high school experience. Interesting.
There's
Very
a lot of
interesting.
zombie ones too.
Oh,
This one says
Ooh.
attending a gay zombie wedding.
a
What?
gay zombie wedding.
Is that a reoccurring one?
I think that'd be so fun.
Does it change? Like, is it different
awesome.
vampires every time? Is it the same?
No, they
couple?
said zombies. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like, yeah. Dreams of zombies. Let's see.
Let's see, I have a dream I'm lost and can't find anyone. And Shannon, I'm a nursing student, so I'm constantly dreaming about failing exams
Yep.
and not studying enough.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that makes sense.
Yep, for sure.
Man, good luck with nursing school.
Seriously.
Kim's been there, done that.
I know.
Yeah,
It's rough.
yeah,
There's so many more.
Shooting
I don't know if
straight.
we would.
yeah.
This one, okay. Dreaming about zombies in a way means that you're probably feeling overwhelmed about something, whether it's a major life change, a lot of stress, or some sort of bad habit you're trying to get rid of.
I feel like these are all so generic.
They
it's
are.
like when you get your
Mm-hmm.
fortune read.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like he'll have a good day,
And
and then it'll be a bad day.
Yeah.
Well, how do you know? What's the good day like?
Wait.
This dream means you are having a hard time communicating, or you're not. You have a hard time with your confidence. It's like,
Yeah. That's like my whole life.
tell me more. You're stressed and you have anxiety about something big coming up. No way.
I do? I
In 6 months, I have this big thing. I must
know,
be
it
really
must
worried
be
about
big.
it.
That's what they're talking about.
And it's two big ones too. It's like you're having a hard time accepting how you look, or you're just really stressed. It's like,
Yeah. One or the
you
other.
knew,
Right?
How'd you know?
Right? Or when they're looking at you like, you like your husband. Oh, you don't like your husband.
Yeah.
You don't like
No, you guys
How
are
did you
having
know?
issue.
Have you guys ever
No.
been to a psychic?
Oh, you love each other
No,
a
I
lot.
Have you been to a psychic?
No, I really haven't.
I have been
either.
to one, and I forgot what she was called. She talked in like spirit.
Oh.
Spirit says.
So was it like a
This.
medium or
I
was
think it was more like a
Oh.
medium.
I want to go see your friend Teresa.
Yeah,
Yeah, we should go see her.
we should.
You know what? I
Do you even
Best
know?
friends.
Do you even remember who it was? Did I ever show you, or did you ever know who I was talking about?
with Teresa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, she knows her personally. What do you
yeah.
mean?
And then somebody said she was my friend, and I was like, yeah.
I was
she
like,
is.
you know who she is, and you're like, yeah, we're friends. I was like, because I went to you, like you would know
I thought
for
Tara
some reason.
said
running
it,
joke.
like something about us being friends, like us. I don't remember.
I don't
I
remember
can't
either.
remember. The medium, right?
Yes. Yes.
You know what freaks me out
I don't
though?
either.
This is I would be so down. All that scares me is they'll be like, "You're gonna die tomorrow." I don't want to hear anything about death. I'm already
I
effing
know.
scared of as it is. Don't
I
tell me
know.
one thing about death.
I know.
Okay,
We
that's
just
what
steer
freaks
clear.
me out. Is that
I'll chat with them ahead of time. I'm like, if there's
Yeah, will
anything
you?
about this, do not.
Not
bring
take
it
say
up.
that out. don't, whatever you say.
Yeah.
It's like going to be a,
Don't
a
mention the
birthday. We're like, hey,
Yeah.
we're going to a medium. We all leave crying.
This was the worst thing ever.
Whose idea was this?
On the way home, she said there's going to be a red light. There's a red light.
How did she know?
We did that energy one.
We did.
Yeah, we did. That was cool. That was really cool.
She was like, "You look stressed. You're and it's white. White means stress."
She's all go to the
And-
salt room.
And red? Was yours red? Or was that someone else's? This was red.
I don't remember.
I wasn't red.
I feel like it was all the not very good colors.
Was yours?
Yeah,
What? I don't
it
think
was.
so.
It was like all the
It's
stress.
like you're radiating stress, anxiety,
Yeah.
Right?
sadness,
Uh-huh.
misery.
Loves company.
Just darkness all around you.
Oh, no.
That's what it was.
That's not,
Not
true.
even.
No,
It was
it
just
wasn't.
grays and blacks.
No.
She's all, you're going to go home and yell at your husband.
Because he ate your cheesecake.
Your cheesecake.
I'm
I'm just kidding.
Never
That
hear
stuff
end of it,
kind of
Mark.
fascinates me because I do think some people have intuition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
actual like,
Molly and I were very, very teal, which was like
Yes,
the
as was I.
intuitive.
as
Were
I say,
you?
Yeah, it totally
I
was.
can't remember
I
yours.
still got it. Oh, that intuitive?
Yeah.
Yes. I had a lot of till.
That's why I've
think I had any.
guessed my birthday outings every year.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
just
it's
I'm
true.
intuitive.
It's true.
We're not
'Cause
planning
I'm
on
teal.
anymore.
Because I've got a teal aura.
You're very, yeah,
Can't
I could
surprise
see
me.
it.
We're gonna do something way.
Can't
I know
surprise
things.
me.
We're gonna
Other
take you to
than the-
dinner, and that's it.
Other than the candy in the drawer. Yeah. Guess what, Molly?
Yeah,
We're not going
We're
anywhere.
going to like tacos. We're going home.
Yep.
We're like, where do you think we're going, Molly? Yeah, she's
gonna
guess exactly where
Yeah.
going. Ah, damn it.
Guess what? We're not leaving anywhere. We're staying right here.
That's right.
We're going for a walk.
All right.
Oh, man.
I mean, there's a lot more, but
So many, but it's been an hour, almost an hour and a half.
yeah.
Thanks for hanging out with
Yeah,
us.
you guys are awesome.
I need to go have a reoccurring nightmare.
Oh no.
No.
That is
Good
sexy.
thought. This on
Good
butter,
vibes.
I mean, at
butterflies
least you get
and
some
rainbows.
action in it.
Yeah.
that's true.
Right.
Win-win, really.
Yeah.
I will not ever record you.
Thank
Can
you.
we just put that out there? I will
Thank
never
you.
be peeping through your windows.
That's so kind. Thank you for putting that
I
out
just
there.
wanted to make sure you were aware.
What about you two?
Beeping.
You too.
I'm
I'll
a
try it.
hell no,
I'll
bro.
give it a try.
I'm like, once
Kim's
I'm
gonna
in
get-
bed, I'm not moving.
I'm like, what are you guys doing in there?
Kim's
Yeah.
gonna do it.
Knocking on the window.
Are you
Hey.
guys safe?
Hey,
Do you need nurse assistance?
Make sure that camera's turned off.
can he
Yeah.
breathe? Can he breathe?
Oh, Molly, that's a little,
Can't breathe. The
it's a
button.
little
Remember
rough,
the-
Molly. His facial expression is speaking like
Too
it, but
loud. Too
scared.
loud.
Yeah.
No, don't come
Quiet
watch us.
down.
Not loud enough. Not loud enough.
Are you doing anything?
It's quiet in there, which makes me more nervous. What's happening?
Whatever.
we need to
Okay,
go to
guys.
bed.
I'm gonna start
We're gonna hear
blushing. Not from me. Just my pet turtle that I don't actually have.
Please do that one time. You gotta
No.
whip that out. You just gotta do it. Break the ice.
There has to be something else involved.
Hey, you can do that. A little, yeah. Little puff puff bear. Little dose.
All right. Well,
Good night.
love you all.
Sweet dreams.
Thanks for
Sweet
joining.
dreams.
Sweet
Good luck
Love
with
you all.
those dreams.
Yeah.
You probably have problems with self-confidence or you're stressed.
Yep.
So good
Overwhelmed.
luck.
Okay, ready to push the button?
Yes.
Love
Okay.
you.
And then you got to be quiet.
Okay.